of Tomorrow. Presented by Chrysler, the name that makes news in watch bands. Tonight, Tales of Tomorrow brings you an electrifying experience, a tense, tingling drama from the Lost Planet. Starring William Coburn and Merle Albertson.
Before we know it, Christmas and Christmas gift shopping will be here. That's why I want to tell you about a very special gift for him. Cigarettes? Yes, it is a beautiful box, isn't it? Imported leather with golden tooling and lined with beautiful moire taffeta. A man could use it in so many ways. For cigarettes, jewelry, knickknacks. And even though a box like this would make a grand gift by itself, thanks to Chrysler, you can give it at no extra cost, with the greatest gift of all inside, a set of Chrysler men's jewelry.
The finest cufflinks and tie bars are crafted by Chrysler. Here is your signet, the only gold-filled jewelry that's initialed while you wait. Yes, it takes only seconds to insert his own custom look initials and create the gift that's his alone. So give the gift within a gift. Your signet jewelry, just $13.50 for the cufflinks and tie bar in the handsome leather-covered jewel box. If he likes the sparkle of precious stones, he'll love Chrysler's new Normandy set, capturing the beauty of expensive French gold links and set with imported hand-cut jewels in garnet, sapphire, and onyx colors, only $15. Here's another unique Chrysler gift set, golden mesh, inspired by the chain mesh armor of the Crusades, with space for engraving. Only $12.50 in the leather-covered jewel box. If it's crafted by Chrysler, it's made with jeweler's quality to last undimmed through the years. Make it Chrysler for Christmas. Give the gift within a gift. A Chrysler jewelry set in the leather luxury of the Chrysler Jewel Box. And remember, your jeweler will gladly lay away your Chrysler gift set until Christmas for a small deposit. And now Chrysler presents The Lost Planet, starring William Coburn and Merle Albertson.
Martha, come over here and sit down.
Dad, what is it?
I've just completed my computations. At this time tomorrow, the Earth will be one flaming white inferno.
What happened? That's not our show. Where's that picture coming from?
Another Indian gets the dust.
Tired.
Go to sleep. What do you say, Hank? Fine. Go to bed.
Why should I go to bed?
Okay, then don't. Don't ever get married, Hank. They're all nuts, the whole bunch of them.
I won't. I will never get married.
It ain't one thing, it's another.
Why don't you stop?
I mean it, Hank.
Stop it.
Get lost. We're at the hospital today, and there's nobody there to meet. Gotta grab a bus all the way up here by myself. You knew I was getting out of the hospital today. Where were you, huh? Where were you?
Look, remember, I got to tell you a very funny joke about a guy who got
I know what's happened. That picture came from out of nowhere. Get a hold of Merle Worcester if you can. What is it? We were cut off. That picture through the window is going out in place of our show. Hey, Walt says we're going back on the air. Mort, how about running a film? We don't have any. Mort, we can't sit on the standby slide for half an hour.
John.
Now what?
Can you tell us what's happening out here?
I don't know. It looks like we just lost the slide chain, too. Jim, it's all mixed up. We gotta feed some kind of picture to the network. I don't know what we're gonna do. Mort's coming out. Get the started again.
All right, stand by, please. Look, will you get back to this?
Are you kidding? You can't expect us to do a scene with all this.
Let's have it quiet, please.
Get Bob Williams. Have him make an announcement.
Listen, Don, look, will you tell us what is happening?
The picture came from nowhere, Jim, and interrupted our program. And now we're back on the air. I don't get it. Look, Jim, make an apology announcement so we think of something to do.
A what?
An apology announcement. Go ahead.
Look, Bob isn't here.
Do it yourself, please, Jim.
Me? What'll I say?
I don't know anything. Go ahead.
Well, look, there's Roger DeCoven. He'll do it. Rod!
Hey, wait. Hold him on that camera. Stay right with him, wait.
Yes, we're on the air right now. But look, something went wrong. Look, Whitey, will you watch out, please? Look, Don wants you to do a quick apology announcement. We lost a network.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to circumstances beyond our control.
Why don't you get lost? Look at it. Just like the Sphinx. See no evil, hear no evil. Now, what's the use? Get some more beer.
It's right behind you.
I said, get some more beer. Do something around here for a change. No. She'll get it. Open it. Now that's the most you've done for me in 2 months.
I got a letter from Dawson. Remember Dawson?
Johnny Dawson?
That's right. That's what I mean.
That guy. Boy, did he used to buck for rank.
Yeah, sure. If it happens again. Wait, just stand around to Roger Merle by the Christ.
One thing I can't understand. Look, the pictures that come into our studio, what else could it be? Jim, you're crazy. That's impossible. So what
You
else?
mean we've been picking up another network's picture, Jim?
Well, it must be. He says it's not coming from any studio here at
We
ABC.
get back on here.
What?
We make this apology announcement.
What then?
Well, who knows? That picture in the window keeps interfering. Interview Mr. Worcester. Keep it going. Just
Roger, Wolf says we're back in the air again. You're on again.
All right, let's have it quiet, please. Stand by.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to the lack of time, the program we had intended presenting this evening will have to be postponed until a later date. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet Merle Worcester, the head of our engineering department, who has just been telling us that the two scenes we've just witnessed at the window are definitely not emanating from any studio in this building.
Nor from any other network, for that matter. The chances of one channel interfering with another channel is impossible.
Well, then where, in your opinion, is it coming from, Mr. Worcester?
I don't think this ghost picture is being transmitted from any studio at all. I think it's a living scene that's actually happening somewhere in this general area, perhaps in an apartment house.
But how's that possible?
I don't know, Raj. Maybe it's being reflected off an ionized cloud right in the middle of our wavelength, like a mirage.
Right.
Yes. There's a theory that every sound and action we go through is preserved in the ether in the form of electrical impulses. That's pretty theoretical, of course.
Well, do you feel then that explains this?
I can't explain this. Maybe something's happening in our atmosphere tonight that's accidentally causing the right combination of conditions to produce this special image.
You really feel then that the scenes we've been viewing through the window are actually coming from some apartment, some kitchen right here in this vicinity, in this area?
Well, they're not coming from any studio. I'll bet my life on.
So drink along. Your Highness. Your Highness, the Queen of Sheba. See no evil, hear no evil. What's everybody so quiet about?
What's there to say?
Anything. Recite a poem or something. Come on, recite a poem.
Shut up.
What did you say?
I knew a poem once, a very interesting poem. They taught it to me in high school. It was, the gossips tell the story of the sparrow and the cat, the feline, thin and hungry, and the sparrow was exceedingly fat. That's all I remember, but I guess I don't know any more than the first part. I never forgot it.
What's the feline? The cat. Hello, feline. Boy, it looks good, Phil. How did you get so sweet, sugar? Get lost. If you two people will excuse me, Your Highness.
Please, I know you have your problems, but I have mine too. The sponsor expects a commercial. We've got to do a commercial.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lewin, but we're not on the air.
Well, I mean when we get back on the air.
There's no guarantee that we're going to stay on the air.
Well,
This
then
picture
do the
keeps coming
commercial
back
over
again.
and over and
We're
keep
trying.
it going
We're
just in
standing
case.
by with it. Oh, we're back on the air again.
Well, cue him, Jim. Cue him.
All right. Let's have it quiet, please. Stand by.
I know that gift problems can make your head spin. But the problem of figuring out a really different gift for your one and only need not make you stand on your head. Not when Chrysler has just the right gift, a unique gift that sets everything straight. A gift that magically transforms her old watch into a beautiful new bracelet watch fashion, the kind that cost $50 or more. Yes, with a one and only Chrysler Golden Fantasy Band, you actually give her a new bracelet watch for Christmas for just the cost of a band alone. Only $9.95. It's the newest note in fashion watch bands and just about the best idea for her Christmas gift. The new slim fantasy band that transforms even the tiniest watch into a true $50 bracelet watch. It's Golden Fantasy by Chrysler. Remember the name. She'll always remember the gift. And whichever style you choose, jewel set or tailored, you can be sure it's right. Yes, the newest Golden Fantasy fits and flatters her watch, whether it's any shape or size. And see how this bracelet band expands. It's another Chrysler Plus. As she works around the house, she'll slip Fantasy up out of the way. All this at a price less than many ordinary bands. Golden Fantasy is only $9.95. So give her a new bracelet watch for just the cost of the band alone. Give her Fantasy by Chrysler. You know Chrysler quality is jeweler's quality. So when you give Chrysler, you give...
I love you too, sweetie.
I'm scared.
No, stop.
Let's run away.
No.
Let's run away.
No, stop it.
I can't bear the thought of...
All right, stop looking. You can't bear the thought of it, fine. We'll wrap it up and forget the whole thing. And you can forget me, too, because I'll go someplace else. Out of town, it makes no difference. Forget it, then. I don't care.
Henry, I need you.
Lundy, stop it.
Easy. Now, come on. Try to keep your voice low.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. All right, easy now. What are you afraid of? Come on now.
I'm afraid we'll get caught.
All right, so what do you want us to do? Forget the whole thing? Give it up? Get a job? Go away someplace
We
or something?
could both get jobs.
No, honey,
We
please.
may
No, we're
go.
not gonna
We
go.
may go.
Listen to me. Come on. Shh. Just listen to me what I'm going to say. You've got a perfect setup here. He's got an insurance policy and he's got a business. Why settle for less if you can get more, huh?
Think more of his money than you do of me.
You mean that?
I don't know.
I don't care whether you know it or not. I just want to know if you mean it, that's all. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Don't you understand, sweetie? Without money, love just goes out of windows.
Out the window.
I mean it like it sounds. I didn't mean it like it sounds. Come on.
When's it going to happen?
In a couple of hours, just a couple of hours, when everybody in the building goes to sleep.
What if he screams?
He's not going to
What if he
scream.
does?
He's not going to scream. I told you he wouldn't scream. He's got to fall 6 floors. 6 floors. He's going to hit the bottom sofa.
I certainly
They're
did.
planning on dumping this guy out of the window.
Obviously, that's what we're talking about, man.
I know.
Well, hold it. We're back on the air again.
We're trying to cover every time they come back to us. We
Yeah,
never know
yeah.
where.
Yes, Don.
He's right. We'll just have to do the best we can. Camera 2, follow Roger there, please. Follow Roger and Jim wherever they go.
Well, meanwhile, up in that apartment, they're going to murder this drunk.
You saw it, Don.
Yes, I saw it. Look, if Merle is right, and this is actually happening somewhere in the city, don't you think we better do something?
What can we do? What? Like
I
what?
don't know. I think maybe we ought to make a record of their conversation. Try to pin their location down.
Should we call the police?
What good is that going to
We
do?
don't even know where they live.
Well, maybe some of our viewers at home have recognized one of these people.
That's a possibility.
Could be.
Well, should we tell them how to contact us in case one of them has recognized any of these people?
For the last. I'll do it. It's all for the last.
The Rockefellers at home. No more beer? You drink too much, pal. Go get some beer.
Stores are closed.
I mean, stores are closed. It ain't even 10 o'clock yet. The grocery store downstairs is open.
Closed. Mickey's always closes at 9:30.
Don't tell me what time he closes. 10 o'clock
I'll
he
get it.
closes.
Let me get it.
No. I'll get it. This higher education, 1952. You know, she went to college.
That's all right. In a couple of hours, you won't have to. It's going to be all over, baby.
Oh, we're back on again. Listen, Peggy, read back that last bit about the grocery store.
The grocery's downstairs, and he said it's closed. Mickey always closes at 9:30.
Jim, Mike wonders the name of Mickey's grocery store. Try it, please. Go over the phone.
Worth a try.
The Red Bull. Here. On the grocery.
Keep after him, Wayne.
Gee.
Here. Here we are. Groceries. Mickey's.
There must be at least
Mickey's,
30 of
Mickey's.
them.
I have to try them all. Baby, relax. Stop.
What if he screams?
If he screams, I'll hit him. Leave go. Come on.
Suppose they find him right away.
And who's going to find him right away? Who's going to find him right away in an alley there?
No, sometimes.
At 1 o'clock in the morning, how can it be? Nobody's going to be there at 1 o'clock.
Is that when you're going to tell him?
That's right.
God.
No. Come on. Look at me. Now, look. Tomorrow morning, somebody's going to come up here and they're going to tell you some very, very, very sad news. And then tomorrow night, it's going to be all over.
Who do you think will come
I
up?
don't know who's going to come up. Probably be the cops or somebody else.
Cops?
That's right, my man.
What they ask me
They're not gonna
questions?
Stop it! Now, what have you got here? What have you got?
Listen to me. This guy is a lush. He's a character, right? That's right. He gets so drunk, honey, that he lights a cigarette and almost burns himself to death. He gets so drunk, this guy. He drinks and he falls down a flight of stairs. So he goes to the hospital, honey, right? But what puts him in the hospital? The guy gets so drunk that he runs in front of a bus and they have to send him away to the hospital. He's famous for it. The cops know it. The people know it. Everybody. So then what? He falls out a window. A window. Everybody expects that. Nobody asks any questions. Honey, listen to me. Now look at me. Please stop worrying.
Do you think everybody will be asleep?
Yes, they will.
You sure?
I'm sure. This is 9th Avenue, and everybody always sleeps very good on 9th Avenue.
Ninth Avenue.
Stay with him, Wayne.
Here's the Mickey's grocery store here at 48th Street, 9th.
Wait a minute, there's another one, 24th and 9.
And here's one at 63rd Street.
Well,
There's 3 of them.
Jim, why don't we try? Jim,
Yes, Don?
why don't we try all of them? We each take a number.
Good. All right, Don. Look, call Belmont 78522.
You take the one 23rd. I'm sorry. I'll take a 63rd Street number.
Good, easy does it. Come on, honey. Easy. Oh, that's good. Shh. It's gonna be over soon. Come close.
Yes. that's right. His name is Al. Well, do you know anybody by that name? Well, I want to find out if there's somebody in the neighborhood by that name. Well, he's a medium-sized fellow. He buys beer in your store. He has a wife. Her name is Jean. No, I don't know their last name. You don't know anyone that fits that description. Oh, all right, thank you.
Any luck? Still raining.
Don, how about you?
No good.
Still no answer? Must be closed. Keep on trying. They must be busy. We got to keep on ringing.
Oh, it's closed. We usually do it. It's closed about 9:30. What cooks? What cooks? What's going on? I was telling her the stores would probably be closed. I know what you were doing. What cooks? What's going on? What's happened?
Don't get excited.
What do you mean don't get excited? How long has this been going on?
Al, come on, use your head. Raj, hang up. You must have the right number. The husband said the store downstairs is closed. Let's see, that was it. 48 is the night. I'm going to call the police. Sure. Hello, operator? Whoever's on this line, will you please get off? This is an emergency call. Hello, operator. Look, I'm trying to put a call through to the police. Will whoever's on this line get off?
Jim, try Roger's phone.
All right. Hello, operator?
It's not even 10 o'clock.
Fine, just leave me alone. No, we'll have to take the chance. If he would have screamed, honey, would have been all over, please.
Let's run away. Let's run away.
Please, now stop it.
Let's take them everybody.
Listen to me now. Honey, please listen to me. Now look at me. Look, all you have to do is put a light out. That's all. A light. Shh. Listen. Just put the light out. That's all you have to do. You don't do anything. I'll do it. I'll throw him out the window. I'll drag him over. Come on. Just put the light out. That's all. Easy does it. Go on. Just put it out. Put it out! Come on.
This is a matter of life and death, officer. I can't explain now. There's no time. Listen, in a couple of minutes, a guy is going to be pushed out of a window on 48th Street and 9th Avenue. Yes, that's right. I'm calling from a television studio on 66th Street. But look, don't come here.
Do you think anyone's hurt?
He did, we would have known by now.
Maybe he isn't dead.
Yes, it will be, isn't it? I'll find out when I check on the way home.
I mean, you'll go down
That's right, I'll go down, yes.
Do you think there's a chance?
Not a chance, and listen to me.
Well, then why do you have to
Because I have to find out if he's dead or not, that's why. Now, come on, Sadie, take it easy. Just listen to me. Listen to what I'm going to say. Shh. All you have to do is remember. I went home. He went to bed. Right? We left him in the kitchen, and he was drinking. That's all. Come on. What's the matter?
All night long, I felt it.
Of what? What'd you feel?
I don't know. As if somebody was
what? Come on.
Somebody was watching.
No, look, don't be silly. There's nothing over there. Big, great blank wall. Nobody can hear.
I know. Haven't you?
No, just your imagination. Here it is, baby. That's all it is.
What's been going on here?
Listen, officer.
What's been going on here?
Look, tomorrow morning, you're going to get a report that a guy accidentally fell out of a 6-story window on 48th Street, 9th Avenue. Look, when that report gets in, you can check with us. We'll have further information for you.
Whether it's a gift for men or women, there's a beautiful Chrysler band for every hand. Here's one that's personally initialed. You can give a distinctive Chrysler watch band and save money, too. You can pay as low as $4.95 for this Chrysler band. Whatever the watch band style you want to give, if it's made by Chrysler, it makes a watch look better than new. So see these Chrysler watch bands at your jeweler. He'll be glad to lay away your choice till Christmas for only a small deposit. When you look for quality, look for Chrysler. How did a camera have the power to affect human lives? What was the secret which lay behind its blank photographs? Next week, Tales of Tomorrow presents The Camera, starring Olive Deering and Donald Buca. And now a word from Alan Edwards.
Tales of Tomorrow is brought to you next week by C.H. Maslin & Sons, makers of Maslin Beauty Blend broadlooms and authentic hunting and fishing clothes. Right now, take a look at this. This is Maslin's exciting new all-wool Nobbenet Wilton broadloom, an entirely different textured Wilton carpet accentuated with these tiny nubs of green, red, and tangerine saran for easy color planning. Now, Nobbenet Wilton comes in lovely two-tone shades of gray, green, or beige, and costs only about $14.95 a square yard at your favorite store. Nobbenet Wilton, another Beauty Blend broadloom by Maslin. Your host next week on Tales of Tomorrow.
The Window was an original television play by Frank De Filita. The people in the window were Rod Steiger, Frank Maxwell, and Virginia Vincent. The players appearing in the opening sequence of The Lost Planet were William Coburn and Merle Albertson. The secretary was played by Muffet Peter. The following people were played by themselves: Jim Walsh, floor manager; Roger DeCoven, announcer; Robert F. Lewine, agency executive; Merle Wooster, chief engineer; Don Medford, director; Mort Abrams, producer. The producers of Tales of Tomorrow would like to thank the technical and administrative personnel of ABC for their cooperation in helping us to present The Window. We hope you found it an exciting and different kind of television experience.
The preceding program, originally telecast by ABC in New York, has come to you by special video recording. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.